What up? What up? What up? It's your favorite podcast with your favorite podcast host. Talking your favorite podcast message. Talking the favorite podcast stuff. What's happening? It's Freewenow. It's Freewenow. Freewenow. It's Freewenow.
Till it is. 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 It is. It is. Backwards.
What up, what up? We back. It's Freewenow.
Till it is backwards.
Yes, sir. Ski. Look, Daniel and the Lions Den. Right? Everybody got tattoos of lions.
Daniel 6.
You know what I'm saying? So today we in Daniel 6. What you got for the people?
Hey, when things get treacherous, don't hide your faith. Display it.
Don't hide your faith. Display your faith. My mind went somewhere else. But listen, yes, Daniel and the Lions Den, right? This is a great one because it just gives you perspective. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of times I love reading these Bible stories because you think it's treacherous outside today.
Back then?
Send them to the Lions Den. By the snap of your finger, somebody go, you send them to the Lions Den.
They was plotting back then.
Like, what? You sending me to a lion? I don't know if y'all have ever been to the zoo, right? You know, black people, we don't trust nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't even trust the glass. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the nets that they put up. And sometimes when the lions get too close or the gorillas, I'm like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? And like, we make eye contact and they start reacting to what I'm doing. I'm like, all right, I'm off scene. Imagine you get sent to the Lions Den. All right, that's for the perspective, right? So Daniel is the actual homie of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, right? So if you remember that story of them getting thrown into the fire, into the furnace, this they partner, this parlay, okay? So, they 4 deep. Once Babylon conquers the tribe of Judah in Israel, right? They take all of the youth that are strong, noble, right? Have great teachings and wisdom and the promising youth, and they bring them into their kingdom and essentially want to cultivate them into their own soldiers and people of noble status, right? So those 4 people, right, whose Daniel's name was actually Belteshazzar, right? They all get now, engulfed into this new society, right? Because their tribe got conquered. Okay, just to set the scene for you, right? So now we're in a situation where, Daniel is now in a situation where he is doing what he's supposed to do. You ever been mad when you doing what you're supposed to do and you still seem to have problems? I'm doing everything God told me to do, and y'all still got problems with me? What you got a problem with me for? I'm out the way.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. Right? So Daniel is climbing up in the ranks, right? He's made a reputation for himself, and now he got problems.
So now Daniel has problems, right? So as he said, climbing up the ranks, the initial breakdown was King Darius, his 3 governors, and in my Bible it says princes, other ones it may say something after that, right? Like that's his king's court, right? But my boy Daniel, he's a stand-up guy. He's got a different type of character. He's putting in hard work, so he deserves more. So King Darius is like, you know what? I'm gonna change up things. It's gonna be me, my boy Daniel, and then everybody else. Now, when you're doing good at work, some people don't like that.
Right.
So they started hating. They started plotting. They said, we got to get him out of here. There's no way. So you know what they did? They went on Daniel's Twitter, his Instagram. They tried to hit up some side chicks. They could find any dirt they could on him, but they couldn't because, like I said, my boy Daniel's a stand-up guy. So they said the only way we can attack him is by attacking his God's law because we know he cherishes God far above anything else. So they play on my boy King Darius and they say, yo, you know what would be kind of dope? If for 30 days nobody could pray to anybody but you. Otherwise, they get thrown in the Lions Den. Now, my boy King Darius, he a king, so he like, hold up. I'm the man for 30 days? I like the sound of that. So one thing I have to add in is at this time, it is a combined kingdom, right, of Persia and Media. And the way their law goes for Persia and Media means that once you sign a law or you decree it, it can no longer be rescinded. You have to abide by it. Not even the king that signed it can remove that law. Now, the people knew this. So they said, if anybody prays in this 30 days, they get thrown in the lion's den. So the king says, all right, he signs the decree. You know what my boy Daniel do as soon as he hear about that decree? He go to his home, to the upper room with the windows open and starts praying to God. 3 times a day. He didn't change. He didn't allow this treachery to hide his faith. So of course, everybody already knew, my boy Daniel, king, you signed this decree. Daniel's not doing what he's supposed to do. Now the king's pissed, which is kind of interesting. He didn't like that. He realized he's been played. But he puts in all this work to try to find loopholes, but he can't, so he has to stand on his word. They go get Daniel. They throw him in the lion's den. The king says, hey, Daniel, the God that you are ever prevalent with, or the God that you always follow, will deliver you from this. Closes the hatch. An angel comes, shuts the lion's mouth, and my boy Daniel falls asleep in the lion's den. The king's up all night pacing back and forth. He don't get no sleep. He ain't got no lions in his room. Daniel got lions in the room. He sleep.
And he made the decree.
He made the decree. So in the morning he runs, opens up the thing. He says, yo, Daniel, you good? Daniel says, I'm straight. I'm all right. Lions chilling. I'm chilling. Can you get me out of this hole? I'm 83 years old. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go.
Yeah.
And you know what the king does? He says, I've been played. So he takes all the people that plotted against Daniel, their families, their wives, their children, and threw them in the lion's den. And they got killed. And then made a decree that says Daniel's God is the real God. This is the God everybody should follow.
Right.
Boom. There's a lot of parallels if you watch any of our other pods.
Right.
Pretty much almost exact.
No, for sure.
So what did you get after reading that?
I think the first one is that your identity, right? Like, just because somebody is attacking your identity in God doesn't mean that you're wrong, right? So a lot of times in society right now today, it's not okay to believe what you want to believe when it comes to Jesus Christ and God, right? Everyone else seems to have a sort of olive branch to their faith, but when it comes to Jesus and God, oh, that's the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have it in schools, right? But, you know, if I wanted to wear a hijab and I need to pray 5 times a day, you can do that. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like, or you get an attack on what you believe, right? It seems like everybody attacks the Christian faith, but I don't see, like on YouTube, I see a lot of like Christians versus Islam, or Christians versus Catholics, or Christians versus Buddhists. I don't ever see any of those faiths attacking each other. Mm-hmm. Like, I've never seen online a Buddhist arguing with the Catholic. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I've never seen somebody from Islam arguing with the Buddhists, right? Like, so I'm thinking to myself, like, why is it always the Christians that are in the center of the fire? You know what I mean? So like, but at the same time, just because all of them are attacking you from the outside, they'll be like, well, we have all of this agreement, maybe Christianity's wrong. But in reality, it's like, just because they're trying to attack your identity, right, doesn't mean that you're actually in the wrong, right? Like, you actually may have the truth. So what are you going to do, right? Are you going to stand 10 toes? Are you going to die about it?
He ain't die about it.
He ain't die about it. You know what I'm saying? So are you going to stand 10 toes? It says that in the lion's den, Daniel went to sleep.
Knocked out.
Snoring. Do you have that much faith? Do you have so much faith that if they put you in the lion's den, figuratively, in America today, or wherever you're listening from, if they put you in prison, if they put you on death row, essentially, you get in a chair tomorrow. If they were to put you in a chair tomorrow and you got to sleep tonight, are you getting sleep? When Jesus was crossing, I forget I think it's the Sea of Galilee, right? And the storm is hitting. They say he went to sleep
on a pillow.
On a pillow, meaning that was intentional. He didn't fall asleep in a chair. Nah, he laid down. Hey, where my pillow at? I'm about to go to sleep.
It's comfortable.
I'm trying to get comfy. Are you comfortable when it's time to die about it? How do you feel? Is your identity so rooted into what you believe in God and Jesus that bro, I know God gonna deliver me.
And even if he don't?
And even if he don't die, I'm still rocking with him. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego was like, look, we not finna bow down when you sing these trumpets. Mm-hmm. When you play these trumpets and play that, we're not doing that. Because our God gonna deliver us. And even if he don't deliver us, we still on that.
Still on that.
You know what I'm saying? So what is your identity? What are you rooted in? Are you going to listen to social media and society? Are you going to listen to Ball Alert? Are you going to listen to the Shade Room? Are you gonna go by your headlines? This celebrity says this is okay. Are you gonna do it? Because at the end of the day, who delivers you is God. That's who I'm trying to please. Like, that's who I hold my accountability to. I don't care about y'all. Y'all are here today and going tomorrow.
I don't care about none of that.
I don't care about none of that. Care about nothing but God. You know what I'm saying? So that's the first thing I took away, right? Is that your identity. Like, your identity will help you be sustained when there's turmoil, when the ship is being flooded, right? When the earth is being flooded, when they put you in the furnace, right? When they put you in the lion's den. Like, do y'all understand these type of situations? Y'all get bogged down if somebody say something on your picture. You need a mental health day if somebody say they don't like the way you look. Y'all needed a mental health day when Kamala didn't win. Oh, I need a mental health day. I need to take a day off. The real response should have been, I'm asleep because I'm believing in God to deliver us, and no matter who the president is. I don't care about the king. I don't care about the president. I don't care about the government. I don't care if they taking away the education system. We had our own schools. I don't care if they say we can't do this, that, and the third. We had our own. It don't matter. I'm about to get my pillow and I'm about to go to sleep. One thing about me, I'm gonna get good sleep. You know what I'm saying? Don't mess with me. I'm sleeping. You understand me? Because my identity is rooted in God. I don't care what they say on the news. I don't care what missiles they saying being shot back and forth. I don't care what Trump got to say about closing the Straits of Hormuz. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, my identity is rooted in God.
Stay rooted in your faith. And one of the things I took out of this, right, is your success may wound others' pride so much that they prey on your downfall and actively work towards it. People don't like to see you doing good.
Nobody praying for you when you winning.
When you're going up in the ranks, everybody got your back. When you're trying to elevate yourself, everybody want to push you. The moment you get to the top, the moment you start to see a differentiation, I don't even think that's a word, but the moment you're able to differentiate between your level and their level, it becomes a problem. They see that you have elevated yourself to a status that they can no longer keep up with. One thing I learned is when you love yourself, sometimes it makes others hate themselves. When you love yourself, sometimes it makes others hate themselves because they see in you all the things that they want. How can he show up on work on time? How can he work so hard? Why is he always trying to do more work? Why does he love his family like that? Why does he have this money? Why does he have these goals? Why does everybody that come around him have so much joy? Why can't I have that? I got to get him out of there. There's no way that you should have that. Over me? Nah, not me and my people. That's not how things works. Right. So I got to kill you. I got to take you out. I got to traumatize you. I got to destroy your life because the way you're elevating yourself. Understand that when you're doing things good, that's when you get the most hate. When you're doing things that don't matter, people don't care. They're going to allow you to do whatever they want. They may say a little sentence here or there, but they're not actively trying to destroy you. The moment you start making a difference, the moment you start elevating yourself, the moment you start believing in God, the moment you start having faith, the moment you start looking a little bit different than what they expected you to look like, now it's a problem. Because their vision of you is limited. Your vision of you is rooted in God.
Right.
So it has no limitation. It has a purpose. It's going to separate you from individuals. It's going to take you out of places that individuals thought you would always be stuck.
Right.
If you stay where everybody expects you to stay, nobody would ever have a comment about it. If you stay where they expected you to stay, nobody would ever have a comment about it. People will be happy. They'll be smiling in your face. They'll be giving you hugs. They'll be dapping you up. You don't need this. Don't worry about that promotion. That's not what you wanted. You're a better person. And the moment you start getting this stuff, oh, you done changed up, bro. You different. You don't care about us no more. Oh, he acting too bougie.
Hollywood.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, none of this stuff is cool no more. Oh, he done forgot about his family. He done forgot about, I did this because I love God. That's why I did it. My family gonna be good. Don't worry about that, playboy. Worry about yourself.
Right.
Maybe you should show up to work early. Maybe you should do a little extra work.
Right.
Because maybe we could be on the same level. Right. We may be working towards what God got for us together.
Right.
But since you don't want to elevate, since you want to hate and destroy my life, that's where you're going to belong. You're going to get yours.
Right.
But trust, when it come to God, I'm going to get mine.
Nah, facts. I think it's a lazy response to blame God.
Mm-hmm.
it's a lazy response for Daniel to be like, I'm in this situation because of God. Like why would I believe in God and you put me in the lion's den? Like that's the lazy response, right? Because in reality, it removes your responsibility for responding in the correct way. So when this happened, the mere law that he broke was because he's praying to God. Breaks their law, and what does he do? He still sticks to his identity and goes and prays again.
3 times.
3 times a day. He didn't break his root. He didn't break what he is and what he does. So how you respond to turmoil will determine how God sustains you. He has gone through King Nebuchadnezzar, right? The second king that he is, sustained and still growing through was King Belteshazzar, right? The third king is now King Darius. So in this time frame, those 3 kings, those are decades and decades, right? And he still always is, hey, my right-hand man. Every king is like, yo, I need Daniel. So taking it back to us right now, because there's a lot of politics going on, a lot of elections going on, like, you can still thrive with Trump. You can still thrive with whoever it is. Like it's a lazy response to just blame the president, to blame the government. That's a lazy response to blame God that he don't hear me or he don't see me. But in reality, how are you responding? Are you still going to pray or are you going to Facebook? When we lost, right? Whoever we wanted in there, whoever you wanted in there, did you go to Facebook? Did you get on the phone and start calling people and complaining? Or did you go and pull a Daniel and get on your knees and start praying? How do you respond to things? When they put you in the lion's den, they take you, or even if you lost your job, how do you respond to that? Control what you can control. Are you getting on your knees and praying? Or are you saying life ain't fair? Are you getting on your knees and praying or saying, oh, they got it out for me. I'm black in America. I'll never make it. Don't you know Frederick Douglass freed himself from slavery 7 times?
7. After the 3rd time, I'm gonna be like,
you know what I'm saying? Don't you know Harriet Tubman, that like these folks was getting they was getting killed. Kunta getting his foot cut off for freedom. And right now, our freedoms are being taken away, and y'all putting hashtags. Hashtags. That's our response now. Things go wrong, and we want a hashtag. Bro, get on your knees. Sis, get on your knees, pray, and believe, and have your identity rooted into no matter what goes on. I'm going to respond I'm going to respond in God no matter what goes on. If we win the election, I'm still finna pray and say, thank you, God. If we lost, I'm still going to say, thank you, God, because I know you're going to deliver me. And it's not about you. It's not about us. It's not about them against us or them versus. It's who God going to bless. Who is he going to get along with God and you're going to be all right.
You be straight.
You be straight.
Playboy.
You're going to be good.
Nah, I like that. Along with what he's saying, right? And I think this is one of the most important things that I take out of this sequence of events. Praise God even when the consequence is death, because Jesus died on the cross and he defeated death for us. Praise God when the consequence is death. A lot of times we start forgetting who God is with the minuscule. I done messed up now, but I'm gonna still go. Even with the minor inconveniences, we forget who God is.
Right.
When things not going our way, we forget who God is.
Facts.
We start reacting in situations like we ain't never heard of God, like we ain't never read the Bible, like we ain't never got a list of ways to act and respond. We start forgetting all that. Daniel knew that if he did this, they were going to kill him. He didn't know for a fact if God was going to save him, because there's times that God will, you know what I'm saying, God will let you go. It's time to come home. Daniel didn't know for sure. He was like, hey, I'm going to just let things work out the way it is. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay faithful for the God. I'm going to pray, because one thing you're not going to do is put a restriction on my faith. One thing you not going to do is make me forget who I am. One thing you not going to make me forget is whose I am, why I'm here. So when the consequence is death, that don't mean you stop praising. Because Daniel could have easily said, yo, God, it's only 30 days.
I'm gonna get back with you after the 30.
After this month up, God, we can tap back into the 3 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, God, look, they tripping. They gonna throw me in the lion's den. I just need 30 days off, Lord. He said no. He didn't even say that. He went back to praying. Because he knew that it didn't matter what they was gonna do to him. It didn't matter what type of things or malicious or vindictive, evil things they could think of to put him through. That wasn't going to change what he believed in or who he believed in.
Facts.
Bro, the minor inconveniences change up everything for a lot of people. I could talk to myself. Sometimes I focus more on the turmoil and the tragedy than I do on God. Sometimes things come in my life and they literally take me off my steps. I ain't going to lie. Sometimes things will stress me out, piss me off, have me acting real different. And you know, I feel so foolish when I finally sit down and I pray about it. And once I had that conversation with God, once I had that conversation, I pray about it, I talk about my feelings, everything just melts away. It's like, bro, why was you even tripping? Why was you even wilding out? It's not even that big of a deal. I already know what's gonna happen in your life, boy.
Right, pretty much.
You good. You good. You gotta at least do what I told you before they take you out. You all right. All this is meant to make you stronger. It's meant to make you better. It's meant to fortify your faith. So when things get treacherous, don't hide your faith, display it.
Facts. Nah, that's real, bro. And bro went to sleep. I'm still tripping off that. In the Lions.
In the Lions Den, they was hungry too. They said they was hungry. They didn't just say they was full lions. They was hungry lions.
Like, what? In the Lion? I told you at the zoo, I'm more alert with a glass. I'm more alert.
I see a gorilla bang on a glass on TikTok and I'm logging
whoa.
out of the app.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is too close for comfort. This is too real. I can't let that in my spirit. I gotta get out of there. You know what I'm saying? So like to understand that he did that, like he didn't run away. He's been in the high court for 3 different kings. He know what's gonna happen. And
they got a lineage of doing this.
When they made the decree and he knew he was gonna do that, he already knew what was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't run away for 30 days and come back when it was lifted. When they found him praying, he didn't try to run away. Like, he didn't say, oh, no, this isn't fair. You guys, God's gonna get you. Like, nah. He just stayed true, stayed fast, you know, and kept praying. What else you got for the people?
Hey, nothing else for the people. Read the Bible, study the Bible, stay rooted in your faith, and don't let anything in this world change or make you forget about that.
It's Freewenow.
Till it is backwards.
Yes, sir, ski.